right, man, we double dipping today because I missed Monday. But yeah, let's talk about not having an intent to sleep with every woman you meet. And obviously this goes part of having the dick discipline. You know, and I say if you're able to manage your dick discipline, I think you can do anything. You can, lose weight. You can, save your money. I mean, that's the number one discipline for a male. And it's the number one thing that gets men in trouble. It's the fastest way they get in debt. I know guys that had kids in high school and they was in debt before they knew what a credit score was. So, I mean, and it's the benefits to having platonic friends. You hear people say, well, could you have platonic friends or platonic, girls, or if you're a guy, a woman, guy friend. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're not in any serious relationship, like I said before, it's not a problem. I don't know women that I've had conversations with who say that, they played the dummy role and they ex or baby daddy told them they was just a friend, and now they, she found out they was more than friends, and now he with her, and obviously they feel salty about the situation, and rightfully so. You boo-boo the fool. So it's hard to be in it's hard to be in a serious relationship and have platonic friends. But you know what? That's a different conversation than maybe one we have in the future or in the near future, right? Because the first thing a dude that's gonna be serious about you that you can't walk over is gonna say is like, dog, I ain't comfortable with you being with Jimmy, or I ain't comfortable with you being with Brandon. I don't like that dynamic, And understandably so. I mean, shit. Same thing with you. Like, you fought a girl. Now, you being the man, you set the ground rules, whatever. Like you, and she got the right too. Like, okay, Brittany been my best friend since the 5th grade. She gonna be around, take her or leave it. And one thing about standing on your power as a man and standing on something, and not being a pushover, women respect that shit. They really get their box wet. They respect that. When you run all over them, they already know that, they gonna finesse you out of a kid, or they gonna marry you and finesse you out of child support and out of alimony. They already know that. That's the number one, line in the sand that's drawn. You in a lot of relationships being started is, her having a male friend, you like, I don't care if you woo woo woo. Nope. That's my boundaries. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing on business on that. Whatever, man. Some of y'all might be cool with it. Okay, cool. Some of y'all might be cool with it. I'm not here to judge nobody. Whatever works for you, because what they say on the internet is obviously not working. It's creating a gang war between black men and black women and women and men in general. So whatever worked for you, bro. That's my whole thing. Whatever worked for you. If a polygamous relationship worked for you, cool. But it's whatever worked for you. But it's a power in just being friends with women. It's a power. It's power just hanging out with women, being cool with women, having them around, not having sexual activity with women. But you got to have the discipline not to do so, because in a woman is the thing about it is, and I said I was going to talk about this. You can make a woman like you. It's highly it's possible. I know girls that I done hung around and hang around and work with, they didn't like me at first, but they got to know me, and it wasn't by my intent. And then they got attracted to me when they got to know the personality, me, see me out of work, how I dress, whoop-de-whoop. So yeah, it's highly possible, but I don't want to be like telling y'all that, and y'all take the information and run off with it, and then, you get played, Some of y'all, some people just not gonna work out together. So it is what it is. But yeah, having hanging around women, it's business opportunities. There's point of views you see that you don't see. You get a different perspective on life. You get to learn women. Now, taking advice from them, that's for you to say. A lot of times you got to watch the advice that you take or the counsel you seek from other women, whether it's sisters, mother, grandmother. You got to take it with a grain of salt, because women don't know what they want. And the best advice that you can get from a woman is an older woman, because that comes with wisdom. Because you got to understand, I did a video on the girl code. The girl code is us versus these men. That's just what it is. It ain't that I won't take your man, sister, and marry him and do that shit that one girl did on one of them reality shows and took that girl husband. No, that's not the code at all. But at the end of the day, the power of hanging around women, that can help you find your wife. Women see you around, other women, like, oh shit, they don't know if that's your wife or you just cool or y'all just friends. Because one thing about it is it turns women on. And me hanging around women and being cool with women and not being in hardcore relationships with women, you could tell. You go out, you with a girl, instantly, if she's semi-attractive, instantly, especially if she's very attractive, instantly, they gonna look at the dude that got the girls because that's with the woman, because women are naturally attracted to what they can't have. And these women out here, they don't respect the woman you with. They gonna stare you down. They gonna look at you. And with your girl that you with, even if y'all ain't together, y'all just cool. She gonna grab your arm, pull you closer. Or them hoes can get their ass beat. You like, we ain't even together. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing you kind of got to look at it too. The power hanging around women can get you women. Think about that. It can get you women. It can get you women. They see you with a woman, oh man, as soon as you slide to the bathroom, man, y'all together? Come on. You like, no, that's just my friend Tracy, whatever. We cool, whatever. Right? What's up? Yeah, I just want to know if we can. Cool. Like, yeah, it works that way. It works that way. And also the power hanging around women, you get different ideas. One of the most lucrative businesses in the world involve women. Whether it's wigs, hair, bras. A lot of women have problems finding lingerie. What about the dude that originally created Victoria's Secrets? Sold it for $1 million. A year later, it became a $500 million company. He jumped off the Golden State Bridge. He just wanted a taboo spot to go and buy his wife lingerie. He created it, sold it for $1 million. It jumped hella in value. He got mad and jumped over the Golden State Bridge. Look it up, real story. My numbers might be off a little bit, but I think he sold it for $1 million. It was worth something crazy after a year or after a certain amount of time. So guess what? You get great business ideas from women. Great ideas. And then you get the perspective on how they think and how they act and a lot of y'all who got sisters and got mothers that moved a certain way, I mean, y'all don't really need that aspect of it. If you really pay attention and think about it, how your sisters played the game, you already got the memo. A lot of y'all just gotta think and tap into it. But if you need a refresher course or you didn't have that, yeah, hanging around women, you just see how they think and how they move, and then that gives you the key to do whatever you want to do. If you want a long-term successful relationship, that give you the key to get that. If you just want to, smack women down, which is very dangerous today, you just have sex with a lot of women, that give you the key to that. So you can just infiltrate the sisterhood by hanging around with them. They love to run their mouth. They love to talk. They're going to tell you everything you need to know. And the best thing about it, you ain't got to ask the direct question. All you got to do is listen. And that's the number one thing. And I'm going to do a video on listening too. That's the number one thing that can make you more attractive to a woman too. If you listen and comprehend. Remember on Stump the Yard, when he guessed our favorite color because he seen like the wristband she had on and the earrings she had on, like, and being observant, listening, comprehending, and observing. Women love that. They love it. She tell you, most of y'all don't even know how to pronounce the girl name y'all talking to. Most of y'all don't remember what our favorite color is. And when it come down to doing things, once you get to know each other, like, okay, whatever, like people talk about when you set dates the man is supposed to lead, cool, But then I'm still like, what you want, Italian? You eat Mexican? I know a spot. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, you get to know somebody, you get to talk to them, y'all carry on. Now you know exactly what she like. Her birthday coming up, Christmas coming up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She said she wanted to go to the Beyonce concert. Guess what? Bam. Instant cool points right there. Whatever you said that back in the 90s or something like that. But like I said, hanging around women can have benefit. But the dangerous thing is when you get in business with women, bruh, or y'all become really good friends, or you got to keep it that way. Especially if you mixing your money. I tell you, never mix your monies with your honey. I had a teacher that told me that a long time ago, black lady. You never mix your money with your honeys. That came from a woman. And especially if y'all in business together, don't make it sexual. No matter if she give it to you. That's why I start off the video with dick discipline. Don't make it sexual. It's damn near 100% to fail. Now, if y'all older, y'all late 30s, 40s, and y'all feel like over the years you got it out your system, you want to give it a try, well, be my guest. But you got to keep it straight friends. But at some point, if you find a woman that you serious about, and y'all not bit, and the girls you hang around with or girl you friend with, y'all ain't business partners. Y'all ain't business together. Y'all ain't in business together. Or, whatever, she ain't married and whatever. The new girl is going to come in there and tell you got to get rid of her. Now, if you a dude that stand on business and that's one of the things you say, well, Brenda going to be around, and if you can't deal with it, I respect it. We had a nice time. Bam. Cool. But if you really like this next girl and she feel that way, y'all ain't business partners or whatever like that, and it's just strictly platonic or whatever like that, that's gonna come. So you gotta be, willing to part ways with that. But some women will be acceptable to it. And I'll tell you this, how many times I stood on something, I told somebody I didn't want to talk to them no more. They told me about the power of no contact, ghosting. I talk about ghosting. And the most important part about ghosting is blocking them motherfuckers on everything, right? If you really done. But the thing about no contact, real quick, is that she's going to cave. Because women, I'm going to tell you why women cave in no contact. Don't cave. Right? Women, even if you don't know she contacted you, she creating profiles, trying to see what you're doing on Snap, on Instagram, whatever. The number one thing about no contact, bro, is that why women fail at it, and dudes, you should just stick to the script. Even if you don't have a rotation, have options. Women got to get to the bottom of everything. They talking about intuition, man. Intuition, my ass. They just got to know. They got to get to the bottom of everything. They got to be, even though if she want to catch you doing something, you know what I'm saying? She's like, I know you masturbating. Woo, 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 woo. I know you doing it. She just want to catch you. It ain't like she gonna do nothing. I ain't want to use cheating. Women find it a game, when they don't want to give you none of their period. They want to find you masturbating. I don't know what it's about, right? Grown people shit, right? But they just got to get to the bottom of something. So in no contact, mark my words, when you say, oh, I'm done, woo, 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 and don't say nothing, you set a precedent, then I guarantee you, it might not be tomorrow, might not be the day after tomorrow, it's going to be when you least expect it. She going to hit you out the blue, she going to come over, or she going to go to your favorite coffee spot, or she going to text you or hit you up and say, well, you really going to end this like this over that, but, I think we should talk about it, and you going to have your way. As the man, you have the keys to the relationship. You have the keys to marriage. She has the keys to sex. Don't forget that. So if your unbreakable is, she like, well, I just can't deal with you being friends with Brenda. All right, tell her like, all right, if you feel like, you ain't willing to end that relationship off for her, say no. And I guarantee you, if she like you enough, she gonna accept that shit and she gonna be cool with it. Trust me. There's a video going around on TikTok of a woman climbing out a window as a man girlfriend coming home, and she climbing like a second story window of an apartment complex. Women will do whatever for a dude they want to be with. Don't act stupid when these women say, well, I didn't know he was married with 10 kids, whatever. They know. Look here, if a woman truly desires you, she is going to let you know. These women are out here doing crazy things for men. A woman jumped out a 2-story window for her boyfriend not to get caught by his wife or his girlfriend. So if she really fuck with you like that, they willing to take whatever you bringing. You see women, you know, what's that one girl that said she don't wash her ass, used to date the baby, always saying dumb shit, and she plagiarized out the white girl book, and she said that, you know, I'm fine being with the third or fourth baby mama as long as I'm number one. Look here, if a woman like you, she gonna deal with come with you. If she really mess with you, she gonna deal with come with you. And when it comes to relationship and fiance and marriages, you hold the key to all of that, at least to get into it. Once you locked into a marriage, then, you know, pretty much you getting the will over to the wife. And I ain't gonna here to talk about that. But hey, that's all I got, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Eventually I'm gonna make some social media and branch off and do some things like that and playlists and all that. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Peace.